this week's video, I'm going to be reviewing a Bluetooth page turner that you can use on your tablet or on your phone or anything to turn the pages. Well, I'm going to be using it on a music app. I've been sent this by the nice people at Coda Music Technologies, and this is called the Stomp Mini. I haven't opened it yet. I was going to wait until I was filming it before I opened it. Now, for those of you who watch my channel, you'll know that I fairly recently reviewed another page turner. Now, this other page turner I reviewed is one of the more sort of traditional ones that has 2 foot pedals on, and it's about this kind of size. And it worked great. It's set up absolutely fine, and it's a brilliant piece of kit. But I was asked if I'd review this one, and this is a different kind of thing. This is a tiny little thing, which I think actually, for a lot of the things that I do, this is going to be extremely useful. This is a tiny little unit with one switch on it that I reckon I can just keep in my gig bag, so I've always got it should I ever need to turn pages on my iPad when I wasn't expecting to have to be doing it. So let's open it. Let's do an unboxing. I need something to cut the cellophane. Hang on. I can never find my scissors when I'm looking for them. I'm sure the kids come in and nick them. So I've got a screwdriver here. This is one that you used for replacing the battery on a laptop. Came with it. Anyway, let's undo this. So as I say, this is a kind of different type of page turner, a nice little compact one. Because I have to say, with the other one, if I was doing a full-on reading gig, which I don't often do, having that bigger foot switch would be great. I mean, perfect for what you need. That one that I reviewed worked really well. But the problem with it is because it takes up quite a lot of room, and sometimes I'm doing gigs where I'm trying to take as little stuff as possible. I suddenly get to the gig and go, oh, I could really do with a page turner here, but I haven't got it with me. This one, I think, is going to be so small I could just leave it in my guitar case. So here we are. Let's have a look here. Oh, this is a nice little box. Magnetic. Right, it's got the quick start guide there. And here, oh, that is Diddy. Look at that. Can we see it? Let's see if it's focusing on me. How do I make the camera focus on it? There we go. Has that worked? That is very neat, very light as well. And they sent me 2 cables to charge it with, so I don't know if that's going to be already charged. But right, let's try and pair it up with the iPad. That's the ultimate test, how easy it is to set up. Right, now first thing I've got on here is a QR code for the instructions. Now, you know, if you're like me, you feel like you're cheating if you look at the instructions, but I'm going to load them up on my phone anyway. But there's a quick start guide here, so I'll use that. That's the second option. I'm going to try and do it just using the quick start guide here. So, hold power mode button top right to turn on. Right, let's see if it's got some charge in it. That's good, because otherwise I've had to pause this and then come back and film the rest of the video in a couple of hours. Enable Bluetooth on your device and select Stomp Mini. Right, I'm going to pair this with my iPad because that's the, where have I put it? Here it is. Now I use a program called Score, which is a really good program for organising all your music charts and stuff. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to screen record this. So let me go into settings, Bluetooth, and look, it's just appeared there, Stomp Mini. Where's the rest of the instructions? On your app, activate Bluetooth pedal control system. Oh. Bluetooth pairing request. Would you like to pair it with your iPad? Pair. Looks like it's done. Right, let's open up my Score app. Here we are. This was the last gig I did. This was the only chart I needed, I think, for the whole gig. So I don't think I'm going to have to enable a foot switch for this app because I've already used one. So according to the instructions when I looked before, it's 1 tap to move it forward. So let's try that. Oh, it just works. 2 taps, I think, moves it back. No, that's 1 tap. So what do? Do I hold it to make it go back? Now if I hold it, that's scanning forward. So how do I make it go backwards? Right, I'm going to have to read the instructions, aren't I, to check this mode out. But that works perfectly for going forwards. But I know there's a different mode on here. Hang on. So I've got a mode light here. Oh, do you know what? I'm going to just guess here. Right, I've pressed it once to go in that top left-hand corner. I'm going to do this without the instructions. Right, let's have a look now and see if this goes backwards if I press it twice. Is that going backwards? Let's have a look. Let's put one on that I know. Right, let's press it once to go forward and once more just to check. Now I'm going to go backwards. Yes, there we go. Simple as that. So let's put it on the floor, see how that... Perfect. Right, let's have a look what the other modes do. I'm going to have to look at the instructions on the phone. Damn it. But that's going to tell us what the other modes do. So just, this is for the purpose of the video, because that's all I need it for, is just going forwards and backwards. So just wanted to add this, because as I was editing the video I realised I hadn't mentioned this, even though I showed it doing it. By design, if you hold the foot switch down, it repeatedly will turn the page on the sort of single command or whatever you've got it set as. So press once, you'll get a single page flip, but if you hold it down, it will scroll through the pages, it will keep doing it. So that behaviour is by design, and I showed it a minute ago, but I realised I didn't explicitly say it. So that's why I've just done this little recording on the phone to add into the video. Let's have a look. Modes and functionality. So, okay, as I guessed, the mode that I selected there, top left, that means if you press it once, it goes right, press it twice, it goes left, goes back. If I go on to the next mode, which just press the button once, that mode is effectively like an arrow up and down on your keyboards, which probably does the same thing on that iPad thing. And then if it's on 3, you've got page up, sorry, page down if you press once, and page up. Actually, let me just try that on there, because I reckon page up and page down works as well. It will be app dependent, whichever app you're using on your iPad. So if I press it once, twice, yeah, so it works the same, page up and page down, it's the same as left and right. So effectively what you're doing, this is sending signals as if you're on a keyboard. So mode 1 is like you've got the left and right arrows on the keyboard. Mode 2 is the up and down arrows. Mode 3 is page up and page down. And then mode 4 is the same as doing enter and space. So some apps will work with enter and space, same as you've got a keyboard on. So there we are. Oh, blue mode, instant single press. It's immediate response, no double press or delay. So you can just, if you just want to go forwards, you can set it so it'll only go forwards. So if you're doing a show and you don't want to go backwards, I guess that's it, a slight problem if you press it twice by accident. And then you've got another one which instantly goes backwards. So let's just have a look. That's some of the other stats here. So the battery life is 100+ hours per charge. So, you know, you can, I'm going to charge this fully and stick it in my guitar case. Because just the other day, as I say, I did this gig and I thought, oh, I could really do with a page turner here, but I hadn't put the other one in because I didn't have room for it in my compact bag setup. So charge time, 1.5 hours from empty. Quick charge gets you up to 25% in about 15 minutes, and it works with USB-C plus 5-volt sources. So there we go. Don't know what else I can say. It works brilliantly. So check that out. That's Coda Music Technologies, and this is called the Stomp Mini. I'll put a link in the description below. But I think that is a really neat unit and a brilliant, useful alternative to a full-size page turner. Actually, I need to look how much they are. Hang on. On their website at the moment, these are, let's have a look. These are reduced from $89.99 to $69.95. That's in dollars, but I'm sure you look locally wherever it is else you can get these. But that's to give you a rough idea of how much they are. But very nice, good unit. Well, I hope you enjoyed the video. I bring out new videos at 7 PM UK time every Friday. Not just reviews. I've got lessons, I do all kinds of things. In fact, if you check out on my website, iamtjwalker.com, I've got a library of guitar lessons that you can subscribe to, so check that out as well. And I've got some live shows coming out, so if you go and have a look on my website, iamtjwalker.com, there's all the info on there. So if not, I hope to see you on my video next week.